Hey, what's up everybody? This is Alex Molina 93 here. Happy 2019 everybody. Today I want to discuss about my top 10 favorite movies of 2018. Before we go to 2019, 2018 will be one of the years that I'll definitely miss the most when it comes to movies. 2018 had a lot of great movies that came out that I enjoyed the most, even though we can agree that there are a few ones that weren't that good. So, yeah, before we go to 2019, I want to show you my top 10 movies of 2018. Remember this, people, don't get butthurt over my list. This is my own list and you can do it yours. Those are my opinions and you have no right to be mad at me. This is just my list. You can do it yours. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we?
Number 10, Christopher Robin. You may be asking why a Winnie the Pooh movie is on my list. It is because besides growing up with Disney, I also grew up watching Winnie the Pooh. We have this live action adaptation with Christopher Robin now being an adult, losing his imagination back in his childhood, being friends with live stuffed animals like Pooh, Tigger, Eeyore, and Piglet. Pooh visits Christopher and asks him to help find his friends missing on 100-Acre Wood, where he played with them on his childhood. While you may not like the designs of some characters, but the voice acting and characterizations make that up. While this is very different, you may find this very enjoyable and relaxing. I do understand you've outgrown the live-action movies of Disney classics. It may be for you if you're a longtime fan of Disney. Christopher Robin is a good movie, I can say. We will see what other versions of Disney will be like. Number 9, Incredibles 2. Pixar, they sometimes bring new sequels to their beloved franchises like Incredibles, Toy Story, Monsters Inc., and Finding Nemo. It has been a long time we had the first Incredibles and we got the sequel where it left off. Mrs. Incredible is working for a secret corporation saving others from villains, meanwhile her husband, Mr. Incredible, is taking care of his children. While it feels like the same trend as the first one, it is still a great movie to watch. The visuals are improved, it has great characters, good voice acting, it has a great sense of humor, and it is fun movie to watch. Pixar still nails it till this day, and I cannot wait for Toy Story 4. Cannot wait for it. Number 8, Mission Impossible Fallout. I admit that I haven't watched the other Mission Impossible movies to follow the whole saga, but I can say that I'm very impressed with this latest installment of the franchise. Now I can see why people like this Mission Impossible movie a lot. I can understand it. I like action movies. I was willing to watch this. Tom Cruise and the other actors did pretty well portraying their characters. The action sequences are awesome. It has good special effects, good writing, good story, and it is a fun action movie that I suggest you check this out. I still need to watch the other Mission Impossible movies to understand the most. This could be one of my favorites of the entire series. No regrets whatsoever. Number 7, Aquaman. I was not a huge fan of Aquaman back then. I'm more into Batman when it comes to DC. Alongside Wonder Woman and this, I'm very impressed in what they did for DC superheroes. Explaining the origins of Aquaman is pretty much satisfactory and entertaining for the most part. It is an incredible movie with good actors like Jason Momoa, Amber Heard, Dolph Lundgren, etc. portraying very well for their characters. It has a great setting, a good writing, and a great story to follow. One of the greatest superhero movies of all time. I recommend you check this out if you haven't already. I hope next sequel will be just as good as this one, but a little bit better, I can say. We'll have to wait and see. I'm proud that they made Aquaman justice with this great movie. Number 6, Ralph Breaks the Internet. The sequel of Wreck-It Ralph, an inspiration of Donkey Kong arcade game, a video game villain character who dreams to be a video game hero, is now in adventure navigating throughout the Wi-Fi alongside with his best friend Vanellope. It has everything from the first one that you love in terms of presentation, characters, voice acting, and exciting cameos from gaming, Disney, and other media in general. This is one of the Disney sequels that are very well done when are made by the big producers compared to the other safe sequels that are not as good as the original ones that are made for the bigger budgets. If you like Wreck-It Ralph, you cannot go wrong watching the second movie, of course. A very good sequel to Wreck-It Ralph. Number 5, Deadpool 2. I absolutely enjoyed Deadpool 1 when it first came out. A humorous, cocky, immature anti-hero who saves the defenseless ones if he wants to. Even though he has a power to heal himself, he's also a very skilled fighter to fight crime. The actors like Ryan Reynolds, TJ Miller, Sassy Beats, Morena Baccarin, etc. were great portraying their characters. It is very humorous to laugh at, it has a very good writing, a good story, and while it is made for the adult audience in terms of violence, strong language, and humor, it is very entertaining to watch. A great sequel to the first Deadpool that I highly recommend, definitely if you're looking for great action and to have some good laughs. Great to be a Marvel fan. Number 4, Creed 2. Obviously, the longtime Rocky fans would watch the continuation of the franchise, but this time, the main protagonist, Adonis Creed, the son of Rocky's friend/rival, Apollo Creed. For this sequel, we got Adonis challenging the son of Ivan Drago, Apollo Creed's killer, to avenge for his father, and he wants to accomplish for his father's legacy. This is purely fan service if you ask me, but it could also be very enjoyable for Rocky fans. It is a great sequel to the first Creed movie. Great characters, good story, good writing, and a good fan service. A very enjoyable sequel that I recommend if you're into sports drama movies and of course if you like the main Rocky movies. Number 3, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Of course, I was willing to watch this Spider-Man movie because you know that I'm a huge fan of this franchise. Even though it is not live action and not connected to live action adaptations, it has a different story and a different art style, mixing up with computer animated and comic books into it. This time we have Miles having the same spider powers like Peter Parker and teams up with Peter Parker and other versions of spider characters from their dimensions to stop the bad guys using the alternate dimensions. The movie is incredible for Spider-Man fans and Marvel fans with this amazing art style, characters, story, writing, humor, and animations that are very well done. You cannot go wrong watching this Spider-Man movie as well. Number 2, Black Panther. Back then, I wasn't a huge fan and I wasn't familiar with Black Panther until Captain America Civil War, where he appeared. Black Panther, by a big surprise, it did live up to the high expectations by not just being one of the greatest superhero movies ever made, but a great Black Panther movie ever to date as of yet. While you see this movie overrated, you cannot deny this is an amazing movie. While not perfect, I agree. T'Challa as Black Panther is reclaimed as the new king of Wakanda after the death of his father, while the villain Eric wants to take down T'Challa to get a throne as a new king for revenge. This is a very enjoyable superhero movie to watch and worth watching it if you're into Marvel superheroes. This is definitely one of the best Marvel movies ever created. Let's see what they'll do with the next installment in the future, of course. Before we get into my number 1 movie of the year 2018, those are my honorable mentions. Number 1, and my movie of the year 2018, Avengers Infinity War. Who would imagine a humongous crossover featuring almost every Marvel superhero could appear on the same movie at the same time? This is without a doubt one of the most ambitious crossover movies ever made, even surpassing the first ones in every aspect. Seeing Iron Man, Captain America, Black Panther, Spiderman, Thor, Hulk, and especially Guardians of the Galaxy appearing on the same movie, teaming up to take down Thanos, the most powerful villain searching for power gems in order to be invincible. I have to say that I'm very impressed with Avengers Infinity War, with great characters, action sequences, great story, great presentation, and great fan service. So Avengers Infinity War is my movie of the year 2018. I highly recommend watching this if you haven't already yet. Awesome movie, and I still watch it till this day.
So there you have it. That is my top 10 movies of 2018. A lot of them were just amazing. They were fun to watch, and I have no regrets watching them whatsoever. And on my next video, I'll do my top 10 games of 2018, even though there weren't so many great games to play. I mean, when it comes to movies, there has been a lot of them, and 2019 looks like we're gonna have a lot of great movies coming out, especially from Disney and Marvel and the other movies that I need to check out, of course. And I did enjoy 2018, and I'll miss you so much, 2018. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Feel free to subscribe to my channel for more videos to come for you guys to enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and a like button below, and comment in the section below what are your favorite movies of 2018. It is your choice. So thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Peace. Just like that.